Hi.
Where's my Laneige?
I didn't take it. Also, I'm alive right now.
Yeah, you did, remember?
I didn't.
I came into your room and you were like, oh, look at the back. Where is it?
Can you get out? You're being annoying.
Where is it, dude? Dude.
Can you please get out? I asked you to. Hi guys. I'm just doodling my comic. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I should probably update it. I just like kind of have been like working on like this newer comic project and I just haven't had like the brain power to work on it. But I'll try to update it soon. Hello, Blob King. Yes, I do have like this is kind of like a pilot chapter and then I'm going to post it. I might post it on Webtoon, but it's going to be in a different format, but I have posted like some of the first parts of it on my TikTok. So you can like go watch those. It's in one of my playlists on there. But you can I mean it's like a slideshow, but you can go through the slideshow of like the parts that I have posted and then I will post the rest of it on Webtoon when it's done as like a pilot chapter, but it's not gonna be like the same format as Playlist for June because the way I was doing Playlist for June was like doing like short chapters, updating it really often, and that is just too draining for me. So this one will be like updating like in chapters, like like in with like pretty big breaks, kind of like how like a normal comic would be like updated instead of like a web comic. Blob King, slay. You can do it. I believe in you. Are lives like boring to watch without music, or like is like music like annoying when you're watching a live? I don't know. Hello, Fritz Scales. That makes sense. I might go turn on a record real quick. There we go. I might go turn the volume down a little bit, but who are your favorite people now? I used to listen to the music for replacement. So actually, I'm gonna go turn the volume down on my music real quick. I don't know what to do with it. So when I was like first doing playlists for June, I was really into like indie pop. So like Dayglow and like Remy Wolf. And then now I've been getting into like goth music lately. And like more like mellow, not like necessarily like mellow, but like kind of like sad music. I don't really know how to describe that, but like I've been really into goth, and my favorite band like of all time right now is Oingo Boingo, and I really want to go to their Anaheim concert on May 4th, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. They're so silly. I love my little guys. Can I make fan art of them? Absolutely. That'd be literally awesome. Just like tag me in it, or like let me know if you post it or something. That'd be awesome. Do I have a full body view of them? Yes. let me see. I'm not quite sure what I have in this album. Like, so I just like, some of it might be spoilers, so I'm just gonna turn the camera a little bit. Let me just see if I can find pictures of them. I don't know if I have full body pictures of their updated designs. I do have Orion's full body view. You can screenshot these if you'd like. These are like different outfits I have for them. They haven't worn them in the comic yet, but they're just kind of like little doodle ideas. But yeah. And then, let me see. I don't know if I have a full body view. Oh, maybe. Oh, actually, this one's a good one. That one's like a concept art that I have of them. And then, like, if you want to draw fan art of them, feel free to screenshot. I'm completely fine with that. Okay. And then, oh, I forgot to turn the camera. It was okay. And then I think there's some full body shots of them in the comic parts that I've posted on my TikTok that you can go check out. But yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna focus on this part. La 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 la. So silly. Is your TikTok the same name? It is. It's not Bubsy69. It's I think it's just Bubs on TikTok. But I think finding me on TikTok would be pretty easy because I think I have it linked in my bio. I'm not quite sure. I think I do though. If you look up Bubs, and you see any like Maxley stuff, that's probably me on there. Do I have a Pinterest account? Yes, I do. I don't post much on it, but I do comment on a lot of posts reposting my art without permission. I'm like, hey, that's my art. I do that a lot because it is annoying. Hi, wait, was it? Hi, Glubber. For some reason, I saw an extra L and I was like, Glubler for a second. I think I'm just dumb. Hi. It's great to have you guys here. I don't think I've ever really gone live before. I think I did on TikTok once, but I got taken down and I got like blocked from doing lives because I looked too young. And I mean, technically I am, but it's fine. No one cares. But also, I will take doodle requests if you have any doodle requests going on. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, sorry, I don't post on YouTube a lot. And I've just been kind of like burnt out, especially like with school. And like, I feel like I always get like really burnt out after like a longer hyper focus. Like I spent like Maxley, like that was a really long one for me. Like usually only lasts like 2 weeks and that one was like 3 months. And I was really going out. Like I was making like 3 AMVs in like a week. It was low-key crazy. But yeah, there's a reason that that's not good for you. So I low-key was like dying by the end of it. I was like, my wrist hurt so bad. But also it's like, do you ever just like miss that feeling of like having a hyperfocus? You're just kind of like bored and you're like, man, I really wish I had something to be hyperfocusing on right now. I'm like looking for the color palette I'm wanting. There it is. Yay. I hate when I'm like on the wrong layer. It's so annoying. I love the Owl House. I was like obsessed with the Owl House like back when it was first like airing. I was like obsessed with it. I love Dana Terrace and Alex Hirsch. They're like low key like my idols, and I want to be them. So yeah. It is a comic. It is not published yet. I have parts of it on my TikTok. You can check it out on there. But it's not published yet. This is like the concept chapter, pilot chapter, if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, I've been working on it. Who's my favorite character from the Owl House? That one's a hard one. I'd say, like, I love Luce just because I relate to her so much. I love Luce and Amity, but I'd say, like, I'd honestly have to say Ida just because she's just so iconic. Like, she's just such an icon. But yeah. Hunter is so precious. I remember, like, do you remember, like, everybody, like, getting really mad about, like, him being a furry? And I was like, no, but that, like, fits his character so well. And honestly, he deserves to get a little silly with his self-expression after everything he went through. So, like... Oh, my record's skipping. This happens all the time. I need to get a new record needle. I gotta go fix it real quick. What about from Gravity Falls? I mean, I was Grunkle Stan for Halloween. So I love him. I love Dipper, just because I'm basic. You know. That one's a hard one. I love Gravity Falls. I probably have to say Grunkle Stan and Dipper, because I'm just basic like that. I don't know. I have a lot of, like, Twink Bill fan art from back, like, I used to, like, I would watch Gravity Falls, like, when it was first airing, so I have, like, I was little, so I have, like, tons of, like, Twink Bill fan art, and it's so funny to look back through those sketchbooks and see it, because it's like, wow, like, why was I drawing that? I was, like, 10. I should draw a hunter with a fursuit? That would actually eat. Like, I feel like he'd just be, like, a gray wolf, but, like, I feel like it'd be a little bit more unique than just, like, a regular gray wolf. I feel like that'd be awesome. Imagine Grunkle Stan as a Sephora kid. No, I cannot even. That's so silly. Pacifica after she had her redemption arc? Yes. I actually do really like Pacifica, but it's also kind of tricky because, like, I don't know. Like, I also don't like her, but, like, I like that. I love it when, like, characters have redemption arc, and, like, also, like, I love Miraculous. And when they were, like, teasing a Chloe redemption arc and then just didn't do it, that made me so mad. I was like, what? It was like, there was, like, build up for it, and then it never happened. I was like, bro. Yeah, if you just joined, I just want to let you know that I'm taking questions and, like, doodle requests. Like, if there's, like, a character you want me to doodle, I'll doodle them. So don't mind my crazy coloring. I just, like, I do not have time or energy to be, like, coloring in all the staying in the lines, you know? We're being so mad. they cut the Owl House short because people were saying it was because. Yeah, that was like really annoying. I think it's just like Disney, like behind the scenes. It's like cut the gay scene like that thing. Like it's just Disney. Disney, like I feel like a lot of people don't realize like Disney is like nothing but a corporation. Like the animators, they do their job and they do it well. But Disney are the people that are like silencing people's stories, and Disney's the ones that's like having you sign crazy agreements to like be able to like watch Disney Plus. Like that's like the corporation, and they're just like they just completely like bastardize art in general. What app am I using? I am using Procreate. And then I think most of the brushes I use are just the default ones. And or like edited versions of the default ones. I've never really bought brushes before. I'm just gonna I hate using like the default textures because I know like because like I'll recognize them when other people do use them. I'm like, oh, they use Procreate, like, and so I just kind of feel like fake from using them. I'm gonna do something a little evil. Ooh, okay. I kind of ate that. Oh, wrong brush. Oopsies. Chances your live is crazy. I'm in love with your Maxley content. I love you. Keep slaying. Thank you. Milo's partner. I love them. Milo's partner. Like from Playlist for June. That's what I'm assuming. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, you guys. It's so sweet. Yeah, so yes. All the characters that you've seen so far in Playlist for June, I'm gonna put in future episodes, so yeah. But I think for Playlist for June, like, not to like destroy your hopes or anything, but it will probably be coming to an end soon just because I have other creative projects and things that I want to start working on. But like I still love Playlist for June, but just like letting you know, like there's gonna be more episodes. There's gonna be more episodes, don't worry. But there's probably gonna be less new episodes than originally planned. I'm gonna turn my ringer off. Oh, that's screen. Yeah, thank you for being understanding. It's just silly times. On Webtoon, right? This one that I'm working on isn't on Webtoon yet, but I'm planning to add it soon. I'm just getting like the first chapter wrapped up before I add it onto there. But I do have what I have so far on my TikTok. I think that's linked in my bio, so you can just go check that out. I don't really know how rusty cars work, so I'm just gonna get silly with it, I guess. La 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 la. I remember them as a traffic light. I don't know what that means. I must say, I've had a hard week, but this stream makes it all better. Aww. That's so sweet. Well, I hope your week gets better. Honestly, same. Relatable. Just end of terms, too. I don't know if everybody's has end of terms right now, but it low-key sucks. This is a really cute rusty car on my... Yeah, anytime. Yeah, if there's, like, any characters that you guys like, you can just put them in the comments and I can doodle them if you want me to. Go. I think my record ended. I'm gonna go flip it. There we go. I'm back. I think that's how rusty cars look, right? Kinda. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm gonna put a little bit more orange in there. Can I draw Milo? Yes, I can. I will just do a little bit of this. Oh, God, that is bright. Let me just get the right brush. That one has a little bit too much drag. I haven't drawn Milo in a minute. I might actually look here to get a reference picture because I haven't drawn him in a minute. Kirby? Yes. I'll actually start making a list. I might... I might... I'm gonna see if I can find a reference picture of Milo for a second. Sorry. We'll just find that real quick. I have like a, I have a PFJ concept art album, but I like can't find it right now. What the heck? We're hunting. There it is. Okay. I look-key cannot show this album because it has spoilers. I figured they would be in... Maybe not that episode. Let's see. I'm like hunting for a reference picture because I have not drawn Milo in a minute. Man. Okay. Chris or Lancer from Deltarune. I don't really know what Deltarune is, Sally. My friends talk about it. I'm not like a gamer, I would say. Oh shoot. I'm not gonna It was like a little Valentine's Day. When was it? Or was it Pride Month? I think it was a Pride Month doodle I did from last year. Man, it's been like a really long time. You know what? Milo actually kind of makes me think of Hunter. Now that I'm thinking about it, like they both got the little gap tooth and like a bridged like a not bridged. I don't know the word, but like a prominent nose. Like they kind of have like they have similar features, except Milo has like dyed hair and like freckles, but. I don't think I've like he's supposed to be like punk, but doesn't have I've never drawn him in a battle jacket, so I thought that'd be cute if I just put him in a little battle jacket for this. Milo's definitely my favorite. Yeah. Bro's just precious. I don't know. There was like that one shorter episode I did with him talking with Emery, and I feel like I don't think a lot of people picked on the fact that like Emery's supposed to be a trans girl. Cause like that episode, like it's just kinda like since they're both trans and they're just like connecting, you know? And that was like it was like a short episode. And I didn't really make it like super clear, but I figured more people would pick up on it than people that did. So I don't know. I was just kind of confused with the like nobody said anything about it in the comments. I was like, you picked up on that? Yes. Okay, good, cause that's what I was hoping would happen. But not a lot of people picked up on it, cause like people kept asking me like, when are you gonna have a trans go in your story? And I'm like, Mama, she's been here the whole time. She's been here. Honestly, low key, I feel like Milo has like my dream piercing setup. Like I want to get like up the ear and like bridges and maybe a septum, but I don't know. I'm kind of chicken. I feel like that would hurt really bad and like an eyebrow or two. Where's Milo from? Milo is from my webtoon called Playlist for June. But yeah, it's on webtoon. But yeah. I feel like with Plays for June, I don't know. I feel like comic format with like a comic that like I'm working on my own like in like while I'm in high school, like I just didn't have like the time or energy or like episodes on the webtoon. Like I don't know if a lot of people know this, but when you're making an episode on webtoon, it can't be like it like there's like a file limit, so you can't do super long episodes like on Canvas on webtoon, and it's really annoying. And also just like I'm not like getting money from this, so I can't make it my job. So it's like there's a lot of character development that I'm not really gonna be able to do that like I tried showing. Oh, thank you. My mom has a piercing gun and I want to get a piercing on my nose. Ooh, that'd be super cool. Like I feel like I would like be too scared to like let someone that like isn't like a trained like professional in like a medical setting. I'd be like too nervous. I think the tricky thing is like I want to be like, yeah, I got piercings. I'm so hardcore, but then like I know I'm too chicken. And it's just kind of a funny feeling because I think like I just convince myself that I'm more like badass than I actually am. Just boop. I want to get a conch and a helix piercing, but I don't know what they're called. This school up here is so strict. Yeah, I don't know. Schools are lame. They should have gay school where everybody that goes is gay and cool and awesome. And it'd be super cool and awesome. Like a gotcha life gay school. I want to dye my hair and get angel bites, but I'm scared to ruin my curly hair and 2 needles. Ooh, understandable. I feel like I'm not really scared of like needles cuz like I can get shots and like be completely fine. Like I've never had issues with shots or whatever. But it's just the freaking piercings that scare me cuz I'm like that's a big needle. And it's like I don't know. I have a high pain tolerance. That's so real. I feel like my pain tolerance is like super weird. Like I don't really know how to like describe it, but like I can do like shots and get my blood drawn because like I've like had like medical issues, so I'm just kind of used to it. So like getting shots and getting my blood drawn and like that kind of stuff, like completely fine. Does not bother me in the slightest. But like if I like stub my toe or like if somebody like comes up to me and like kicks the back of my knee and makes me fall over, like I will probably cry. But I can also like step on a nail and be like, ow, that kind of hurt, and then like take it out of my foot or whatever. Like I just like my pain tolerance is just kind of like opposite, and it's kind of funny. I know how to make fake angel bites, but I don't have the stuff to make it. Ooh, I'm pretty sure like if you get like you could get like 2 metal beads and like lash glue or nail glue and use that and just kind of glue them onto your skin, even though don't take my advice. That might be not medically good for your skin. I don't really know. So probably don't do that, but that's an idea that I just had. You can get like I have some fake septums that I got online, and they're like little magnets, and it's like 2 pieces and you just put them in and it's like magnets. But I got stung by a wasp the other day. I was screaming. No, I'm so scared of wasps. That's so real. Like, I ran in front of a car, like, moving full speed at me one time when I was a kid, because, like, I was, like, learning how to ride my bike, and a wasp came at me, so I just, like, jumped off the bike and ran right in front of the car, and it dinked me. Barely, though. Don't worry, I'm fine. Nobody was sued. Nobody had to go to the hospital, either. The massive ones live in your house. Oh, I, like, live in, like the western US, so it's like there's not really like super big bugs here. Like we have like grasshoppers and like regular bees and wasps, like nothing crazy, like spiders sometimes, but nothing insane. So like I can't even imagine like moving somewhere like the south, like with giant bugs or like tropical places. Like, oh, it scares me so bad. Like I mean like I could do it if I needed to, just like freaks me out. Like, and honestly, I feel like I've held cockroaches and stuff. Like they're not that bad. I'm just worried about like the diseases and stuff. And like I love hiking, but sometimes like Lyme disease, that's scary shit right there. I don't like that. We don't have giant bugs, at least. Bro, Australia? No. I I don't understand how Australians exist. Like if you're Australian and you're in my chat, I commend you. You are just impressive for not being dead yet. Like, genuinely. Oh, I forgot. My mom has, like, black roots growing in. Oh, my record's looping. I hate when that happens. I need to get a new record needle for real. Okay, so basically, my record's just like literally broken. A broken record. I guess no more music for now, but yeah, there's my little Milo doodle. It probably, honestly, it doesn't really look like them from in the actual comic, but my friend literally picks up massive spiders. Bro, that's insane. Thank you. Just a silly. And then somebody said Kirby. Bro, all of my tabs open. My dumb, like, I'm just gonna get a reference picture real quick. I hate anatomy. Bro, me too, dude. The struggle is so real. I learned anatomy, like, my first time, like, learning about anatomy, like, in drawing was, I have this, like, How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way book that my dad gave me. I think it's actually signed by Stanley, like, it has a little signature on it, but it had, like, proportions in it, and I would, like, I'm not even kidding, I would take a ruler and I would measure the length of, like, the different, like, sections of, like, the arm and the ribs and whatever, and then I would, like, copy and paste the measurements in different positions on my paper, and it looked so bad, but it was so funny. Curb. The cutest circle you'd ever seen, you guys. No, I'm not even gonna try to redeem that. I'm gonna separate the layers so I don't actually delete the picture. I hate to draw hands. Yeah, dude, me too. I feel like drawing hands is actually like really fun, like once you get the hang of it, but like before then, like I was just like, I don't wanna. But like looking back at some of my old drawings, I'm glad that I left the hands in just because like it was the practice I needed and it's fun to see like progress. Honestly, it's okay to just like pick a hand position that you're good at doing and then just keep doing that over and over and over again. Like I remember like the one that I picked was like the Barbie hand position where it was like, and then I still do that a lot actually. I tried to relearn it because younger me didn't try it. That's so real. I low-key, honestly, I'm gonna be so honest, like I actually have like no idea how to do like proper anatomy. Like I don't know shit about muscles. Like I've never actually studied it. Like I like I just like practiced until I got it right, but I don't actually know like the proper ways to do it. Oh my god, these eyes are so bad. What is happening? Oh, oh my gosh. I'm like ruining it. Okay. It's okay. It's fine. You're gonna do a little. Yay. So silly. I love muscles. Muscles are cool. I would like to learn more about how to like draw muscles just because like it's cool for like body horror and like gore, but like I don't really draw a lot of that, but like I am trying to write like that comic that you see the comic that I was just working on like before this. It is supposed to be a horror and it will include body horror, which means that I gotta get cracking on that. But I mean, the only way to learn is to do it. So just like understand how they work, I guess that's what helped me with it. Yeah, I understand like kind of like I understand like the ideas of it, just like your hand doesn't really move that way as like I kind of like understand like the very basics of it. I'm drawing your OCs in my art style. Oh, that sounds so awesome, bro. You gotta like post it and tag me in it. I would love to see it. There we go. There's a little Kirby with ugly little lines going on everywhere. The group chat's going crazy. Somehow the messiness makes it work. Oh, thank you. I low-key, like, I remember, like, when I was, like, first, like, doing digital art, like, I tried so hard to just be, like, every single piece has to be inside the lines. I have to, like, do, like, line art, yeah, like, I was, like, super strict with myself, and honestly, that was, like, the number one thing, like, holding me back from, like, getting, like, full pieces done, or, like, doing comics, like I was able to upload like my webtoon like way more consistency once I was like, actually, I do not need to do super neat line art. I can just do it how I want and like make it sketchy because I like the sketchy look. I just like thought like I wouldn't go anywhere if I because like I was like fully like I'm never gonna be a professional artist if everything I do looks messy. But honestly, the messy look, I like it. I think it looks good. And also like it's better that it ends up existing than not existing at all. So honestly, like if you're struggling because you just don't have the energy to do lots and lots of line art all the time and you just don't like line art, just make it sketchy. It's fine. No one cares. It looks good. If it's sketchy, it looks good. I promise. Like that's literally I'm pretty sure like sketchy is like the original like that's how it's been done. Like do you remember like older Disney movies where like you would see the sketchy lines like moving in the animation? It was just so like fluid and like natural. It just looked really good. I really liked when that's how it was done. So honestly, and other people will like it too. So it's okay to be a little bit messy with your line art and with your coloring. It looks good. By the way, girl, I never do letters. Clean up. By the way, pronouns. My pronouns, I just use any. I don't really mind. I use any all pronouns. I don't really use any neo pronouns right now, but put some branches inside the car for a bit of a tree growing out of it. That's an idea. Ooh, that'd be cool. I think I'm a little bit past this stage. Like, I feel like I would do that during the sketch stage. But, I might do, like, some moss, like, growing on the inside of the car. Can you draw Hunter and Flapjack from the Owl House? Yes, actually. I'll do a little Flapjack and a little Hunter. I'm actually just gonna pull up a little reference picture of them. Oh, I like this picture. I hate when it says like, do you want me to allow the paste? Like, yeah, why do you think I clicked paste? It's like low-key annoying. Do you remember, like, I remember, like, when people, like, when Hunter was first introduced to Owls, everybody's, like, shipping him with Luce, and it was just kind of like, ugh, can you guys, like, not do that? Or, like, when they were shipping, I remember people were shipping him with, like, Amity's, like, older siblings. I was like, I know he's, like, slightly older than, like, the other kids in the group, but he's not, like, but, like, those two are, like, 18, 19, I think, and he's, like, 15, 16, which is, like, really weird. So, I don't know. And it was a lot of adults shipping them, which was even weirder. I didn't like it. Yeah. I made both. You remind me of King's father, Queen Best of both worlds. Thank you. He actually kind of has like a similar eye shape to me. Like it's kind of like a little bit more like tapered in the center and then gets like whiter on the outside of his eyes. Like that's kind of what my eye shape is like. It's like one of my favorite eye shapes to draw just because like I low-key like started drawing like myself a lot and I just ended up really liking my own eye shape. Yeah, I just like I love being in fandom spaces and I love like shipping and honestly I appreciate shipping wars. They like bring a lot of traction to fandoms. They bring they even though they like tear apart communities within fandoms, but they also bring them together in a way. Like for example, like My Hero Academia, like back in the day, the shipping wars sucked and were lame, but they also made the fandom like bigger than they would have been without them, and I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. You know? At the end of the day, I feel like everyone could just be like a multi-shipper and be chill with it instead of being like, actually no, this is canon. Even though sometimes it is, honestly. But yeah. Best eye shape. Agreed. Also, Pinterest account name so I can follow you. I have a Pinterest account. I don't really post anything on there. I can't remember what it's named. But I might, like, post it on my TikTok, but, yeah. This is, oh my god, that is so bad. Dude, can you tell I, like, don't draw birds, like, ever? Oh, wow. Okay. I think its beak is a little smaller. I'm just gonna pretend like that's good. I now remember the hate the artist My Hero got for canon shipping Deli. I'm gonna assume you said Deku. Oh yeah, Deku. Deku and Ochako. I mean, like I've never watched it, but the amount of hate just from the fandom is crazy. Yeah, the hate from the fandom for that was a little crazy, and like honestly, it was like low-key misogynistic. Like a lot of people who like Fujos are honestly misogynistic at their core. Most of the time, not all the time. Most of the time misogynistic. Just cause like there's a difference between supporting queer media and like um like only shipping guys with each other because you can't stand to see women. Yeah, you know, and a lot of them just hate women. I'm gonna be so honest, a lot of them just hate women. And it's like really tiring to see happen. There's a little Hunter doodle. Hope people are shipping Hunter and Flapjack. No. Uh That's that's a child and an animal. What is happening? Also, I will forever be pissed off by the fact that Hunter and Willow's ship name was not Winter. Like, what is Huntlow? What is that? That is not a good ship name. Especially when it could have been Winter. That's insane that like, who picked that? And why did everyone go with it? It should have been Winter, 100%. I, like, always lose my color balance. I should probably cut down on some of these. It's like a really cute flashlight. Oh my goodness. Who says you can't call it Winter? Nobody, but a couple people did get mad at me for it, but I was like, it's just better. I'd prefer to call them Winter, but also, like, people, like, aren't gonna know what I'm talking about if I say Winter, but if I say Huntlow, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, the Owl House. It's just, like, low-key annoying. Like, why couldn't we have just picked Winter at the beginning? By the way, the community here is so chill, too. It's not even, these are that nice. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. I'm trying to finish my. That's chill. Understandable. I'm like having a hard time like going like huh, like back and forth from like reading the comments to drawing. It's kind of silly. I hate like when I like do like the shape correction thing on this brush. It like does like this weird like pattern on the outside. But I just have to like do it twice. And like the overlay will fix it. Chill artists and chill viewers, yeah. Honestly, I don't really like, for me, like, I'm kind of, like, I like drama, but I don't like to be involved in it. Like, I'm just a fly on the wall all the time. I love this part of, like, drawing when I'm just, like, doing, like, the little highlights. It's like a reward, you know? It's just so satisfying, like, it just adds a lot of dynamicness. I don't really know. I don't really know, like, proper terminology. Kind of hard when you're the mom friend. That is so, so real. I always end up being, like, like, I'm the mom friend a lot. Like, right now, I'm not really the mom friend, but, like, growing up, I always was. And then people, like, I was always, like, the mediator in every single dramatic situation. Like, they would, like, ask me to go tell people that I liked them for them, or they would, like, ask me to go, like, communicate with someone that they weren't talking to. Like, just go talk to them yourself. Like, I was always, like, the mediator. I gotta draw something that I cannot for the life of me draw from reference in my style. That is so real. Like if you told me to draw like there's like certain characters where I've never even attempted to draw in my style because I just don't think I'd be able to. Like my brain just wouldn't be able to work. Like any character, pretty much any character from Steven Universe, like I don't know if I'd be able to put into my style effectively. But yeah, I don't know. Drawing is just like hard sometimes. Like it's fun, but it's difficult. I get to do multiply. Yay! And since it's nighttime, we're gonna go with like a nice blue color. Turn it into a meme, it helps. It's so real. I'm like, this like looks like really funny right now. Just give it a second. It will not be blue like that in just a second. That looks so silly. But look, if I like kind of knows, but it's like shadows, so. I don't think I've ever drawn a car. Like I didn't even trace this car. Like most of the time when I draw cars, I just trace it. But I didn't even trace this one, and it looks like a car. So I'm proud of myself for that. I got art regression, and I'm so unhappy with my art style now. Oh, that's happened to me a couple times. Honestly, I feel like a lot of like I feel like art regression, like style, like skill regression when it comes to art, oftentimes isn't necessarily as much as like a regression as like switching to a new style or evolving your style and it like being bumpy at first. Like when I was like in elementary school, like I would draw like very, very much like anime. Like I was like my favorite show in the world was like Pokemon and Little Witch Academia and Card Captor Sakura. Like I was obsessed with those, so I was drawing like that. And then I kind of like when I like switched to this more like like Western cartoon style, like my art style regressed super super bad, but then it got like way better because like I was just switching styles. So you just got to kind of give it time to like when you settle into your new style, and then it will be better 100%. This is like when I draw sometimes, but I have like a specific art style and then other times. Yes, like honestly, you can see a lot of that like art style like regression and like changing happening if you read through my webtoon. Like my style is like super inconsistent throughout it, and it's like it gets better and then it gets worse, and then you're like, wait, what's happening? Why is it worse now? And then like it gets like it just like kind of goes back and forth, and it's just kind of like every time my art style changes, I kind of regress in skill a little bit, um, and then like ease into the arts just like before I like ease into the new art style. It's just kind of like it's kind of like a weird process that happens. I'm hoping that I can keep my art style fairly consistent for this project because I want it to be like a book instead of like webtoon format. But yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. These are like this is like my process on how I like do like the after effects for all of my things. Like what I do is like copy canvas, paste, and then we're gonna get weird with it. We're gonna go bloom. and then and then I go to curves. I turn down the gamma a little bit. And I go to chromatic aberration, and kind of like it separates the colors like that. It looks like nice and like digital. And then I go to noise. Oh, it's like too big. I go to noise. The scale is a little too big. And then I think that's the last step. And then I go in here and I turn the opacity down, and then look at the before and after. It's like just you can't really see it on screen, but it looks a little better than it did. And then my last thing is I pick like a color for the vibe, and then I kind of like multiply that, and then it kind of like makes like that greenish like filter over everything. And it just kind of makes it more like the foresty like spooky vibe that I like with this comic. Things like when I draw, sometimes I have like a specific art style, but then oh wait, I already read that one. I want to make a comic, but planning for it gets stumped. I have a prompt at the beginning, but I don't know how to continue it. That is honestly super real. I honestly like I've never like written out a full script for a comic. Like I just kind of go for it. And it's not effective. It doesn't work very great. My art is like a fantasy AU, so you're going to be surprised. Ooh. But yeah, with like comics, like I kind of just write it like concept wise, and then I get out like the specific like script when I'm drawing the sketch. So like for this, like honestly, you'd be surprised by how bad, how like awful the sketches are. I think like these are the sketches I have. Like that's what I work with. Like that is like my sketches. It's so bad. But yeah, I'm not I wouldn't really call myself a professional by any means. Any tips for getting into digital art? Um hmm. Hmm. Also, oh yeah, for digital art, tracing pictures, not a crime. You can trace pictures. Copy and pasting. Copy, like, draw your character from a bunch of different angles and copy and paste it. Just like you can, like, the thing about digital art is that it's supposed to be easier. It's supposed to be more accessible. You're allowed to get lazy. Um, yeah. And then I'd say Procreate. I recommend Procreate. Making brushes is actually really easy. Just kind of pick a brush that's similar to the one that you want to make and then edit it until you get it right. So like there's like a couple stamp brushes in here, and then I was like I want to make tree stamps, but I didn't really know how to do it. So I just picked the stamps that they already had, and then I made my own tree stamps. So like that's like an easy one to do. And then also blend modes will save your life when it comes to rendering. Like you see those lights like the light and the shadow, like that was just like me doodling with like the color blue on like a blend mode. Super helpful. When you make a comic or story, do you just have to think everything out like in the end, or is it a bit spontaneous? Honestly, I do it spontaneously most of the time, but like I have like a general story thought out. Like I have like a pretty solid idea at the beginning because I'm already working on it, and then middle, I already have like the end thought out and like some of the lore thought out. It's just kind of like the working the lore into the story, like through hints and clues, and like that's kind of difficult just because it's like it has to be kind of detailed, and like thinking about how I'm gonna like make it actually scary because like it is supposed to be kind of a horror. So like making it scary is kind of difficult because it's just like I just haven't really worked with like this kind of story but yet. So it's gonna be interesting, but there's only one way to learn, and that's to do it. So for the love of the gods, learning anatomy. Learn anatomy and don't worry about how it looks. Yep. Hint. One of them is a fish man. Yes. They are actually mermaids, and this one's named Pull and that one's named Coal, and that one can do magic tsunamis, and that one has a magical future telling seashell, and they both have pet dolphins and seals, and they can talk to them because they'll like mermaids. So yeah. And those are the 2 pages I've just been working on. And then this one, I'm actually like really proud of this side profile right here. Like it looks so satisfying and yummy. I don't know. Yeah, actually, I was talking about how I wanted to put moss on the inside of the car. So I might just add like a little bit of that detail right now. Oh, that's like too big. Bubs, this is the most important question I'm ever gonna ask you. Go for it. I'm ready. Add some like little scratches. So silly. Nom nom moss. Honestly, I wish moss was edible. Like it would be so good. Like you cannot convince me that moss would not be so yummy if it was edible. Do I know the Arctic Monkeys? I know of the Arctic Monkeys. I wouldn't really say I listen to them a lot, but I might give them a listen. I think I've heard a couple of their songs. I just don't like listen to them. Freaking love the Crane Wives, bro. Like I love the Crane Wives. Like I love like the I've also been like I feel like over the summer I kind of got into like more like folky music. Like I love like the Oh Hellos. I love Crane Wives. I love Yellow Cray. I don't know if that's how you say it, but Yellow Cray. But I love Yellow Cray. I follow them on like everything. I did like one thing, it was like a playlist for June, but it was like a parody of the Harpy Hair video that they put out. But yeah, like I think it's like indie folk or like modern indie folk. Like I love that kind of music. I was like low-key such a cottagecore baddie for such a long time. I mean, when I say such a long time, I mean like a year or two, but if you have any like music that's like similar to like the Oh Hellos, the Crane Wives, and Yellow Cray, like let me know, because like I love that kind of music. It's like so good for like car rides when you're like imagining like an OC music video. Bye. See ya. Thanks for pulling up to the live stream. I appreciate it. I might go pretty soon too, just cause like low-key my neck hurts because I'm like laying on the floor. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end the live, but thank you guys for pulling up and talking with me. I appreciate it. I might do another one. Keep an eye out on my TikTok story. Thank you. Yeah, keep an eye out on my TikTok story for if I do another live soon. But yeah, thanks for coming, you guys. Bye.